The number one rule to conquering fear. The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. Thanks, Oprah. But the one thing that can stop us from chasing our dreams is fear. It paralyzes us. It prevents us from having the things we know in our hearts we deserve. So, how do we get rid of fear?
That the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Don't get me wrong, I love Roosevelt, but making fear the enemy is the worst thing we can do. Whatever you fight, you strengthen, and whatever you resist, persists. There's so much fear is trying to tell us. If you fight it, then you can't learn from it. Which brings me to the number one rule to conquering fear is to understand your fear. If you truly want power with it, then it must be understood. This is what psychologists call the confidence-competence loop. Once you know something, then you're confident with it. Your confidence starts with these 4 pillars of understanding. Number 1, to be fearless is to be dead. Good news! Unless you literally have brain damage, or you're dead, being fearless is a physiological impossibility. Fear is hardwired into our DNA. Number 2, what is fear? Our brain is like a biocomputer, programmed to look for threats to our safety. The structure within the brain called the amygdala gets stimulated when we see a potential threat, like a bear. Our blood pressure increases, our heart rate elevates, altered breathing patterns, and our adrenaline is secreted. But now, it's different. There's very little of what I call bear danger in modern society. However, our brains are still programmed for bears. Fear is now a contemplative thing. It's in our thoughts. Which brings me to number 3, the benefit of worrying. Why does our brain like to worry so much? According to research, our brain thinks it's helping us. Worrying calms the amygdala by activating the decision-making part of the brain, prefrontal cortex. Your brain thinks that doing something about it, even worrying, is better than doing nothing. The worry is there to inspire action, to light a fire under our butts. Which brings me to number 4, take action. Any kind of action towards your goal. It literally will calm your fearful mind. Action cures fear. So there you have it. Conquer any fear. Live your dreams.